Assalamu alaikum dear viewers, my name is Saifullah. I welcome you all to the platform of Javed Publisher. अपनी आज की वीडियो में हम क्लास 5 के कंप्यूटर स्टडीज़ के चैप्टर नंबर 3 MS वर्ड लेआउट्स एंड व्यूज़ को स्टडी करेंगे। तो चलिए चलते हैं अपनी बुक्स की तरफ और लेआउट्स और व्यूज़ के बारे में कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट्स जानते हैं। You will also learn about some tools that allow to view the document in different ways. Page margin. A page margin is a blank white space between the text and the edge of the page on all sides. The steps to set the page margins are: on the Layout tab in the Page Setup group, click on the drop-down arrow of Margins button. A list of predefined page margins appears. Step 2. Click on the desired page margin. The margin of the page will be changed. By default, page margin is 1 on all sides of the page in MS Word. Custom margin. You can also set the page margin of your choice. Click on the Custom Margins options in the Margins drop-down list. The Page Setup dialog box appears. Click on the Margins tab if not selected. In the Margin section, set the top, bottom, left and right margins in their respective boxes. Click on the OK button. If you click on Set as Default button, the new default settings are saved in the template on which the document is based. Each new document based on that template automatically uses the new margin settings. Page orientation. Page orientation is the direction in which a document is displayed or printed. The two types of page orientation are portrait or vertical and landscapes or horizontal. The steps to set page orientation are: on the Layout tab in the Page Setup group, click on the drop-down arrow of Orientation button. Click on the Portrait or Landscape option. By default, page orientation is portrait. Paper size. You can specify a size for the paper on which you want to print your Word documents. The steps to set paper size are: Step 1. On the Layout tab in Page Setup group, click on the drop-down arrow of Size button. Click on the required paper size on the list. More paper size. To view other paper size options, do the following. Click on the More Paper Size option in the Paper Size drop-down list. The Page Setup dialog box appears. Step 2. Click on the Paper tab if not selected. In the Paper Size section, click on Arrow of Paper Size list box and click the desired page size. Or set the page width and height in width and height boxes. Now click on the OK button. If you click on the Set as Default button, the new default settings are saved in the template on which the document is based. Each new document based on that template automatically uses the new paper size setting. By default, paper size is letter in MS Word. In MS 2019, by default the paper size is A4. Generally, the paper size on which you take printouts is A4. Setting text in multi-columns. You must have seen the newspaper. They contain the text in multi-columns. The text is written in more than one column on the same page. Instead of single column, as you see the text in your normal MS Word document. The steps to set the text in multi-columns are: Step 1. On the Layout tab in Page Setup group, click on the drop-down arrow of Columns button. Click on the desired number of columns from the list. The text on the document will be set in the selected number of columns. More columns option. To view other column options, do the following. Click on the More Columns option in the Columns drop-down list. The Columns dialog box appears. In the Number of Columns box, set the required number of columns. Now check line between checkboxes. If you want a line between the columns, now click on the OK button. See the figures given below to effect of other column options. When you select the number of columns, the width of the columns and space between them are adjusted automatically. You can set width of columns and space between as per your requirement using columns dialog box. To put only a particular part of the text in multi-columns, select the required text and choose the multi-columns option. Columns and page breaks. The text added in columns is adjusted automatically and flows to the next columns. You can start a particular text from a new column. In the same way, you can start a particular text in a new page also. The steps to start a new column or page are: place the cursor just before the text from which you want the text to appear in the new column or page. On the Layout tab in Page Setup group, click on the drop-down arrow of Breaks button. To break the column, click on Column option, or to break the page, click on the Page option. Header and Footer. Header and footer are the content which appear at the top and bottom margin of every page in the document. It can be an image, text, page number, date, company name, etc. Header appears at the top margin of the page, while footer appears at the bottom margin of the page. The steps to insert a header and footer in the document are: Step 1. On the Insert tab in Header and Footer section, click on the Header button. A pull-down list appears. It provides some pre-formatted header options such as blank, blank with 3 columns, Austen, and Bandit. Click on the required option. The header area activates at the top and the footer area at the bottom of the page. Now type the text to be set as a header. If you want to set the footer also while header area is activated, then do the following. Click on the footer area or press page down or down arrow key. The typing cursor blinks in the footer area. Types the text to set as a footer. Click anywhere on the page. The steps to insert a footer from the Insert tab are: Step 1. On the Insert tab in Header and Footer section, click on the Footer button. A pull-down list appears. It provides some pre-formatted footer options such as blank, blank with 3 columns, Austen, and Bandit. Click on the required option. The footer and header area activates at the bottom of the page. Type the text to set as a footer. Now click anywhere on the page. Header and footer are applied on all the pages if there are more than one pages in the document. Inserting page number. Page number can be inserted at the top or bottom of the page. The steps to insert page numbers are: Step 1. On the Insert tab in Header and Footer section, click on the Page Number button. A pull-down list appears. Hover the mouse over an option to open the submenu, that is Bottom of Pages. Click on the style of page number. The page number is inserted on every page of the document. Now click anywhere on the page. Now open the document on which you worked in the previous activity. Set a header, My Teacher, with centered alignment, and set a footer, Your Name, with right alignment. Save the changes. Inserting and drawing a text box. A text box is a graphical element in Word. A text box is a way to make a block of text stand out from the rest of the document. The steps to insert a text box are: Step 1. On the Insert tab in Text group, click on the Text Box button. Step 2. Click any one of the pre-formatted text boxes or select Draw Text Box option from the list. Step 3. For pre-formatted option, a text box appears on the document. For Draw Text Box option, drag and draw the text box on the document and type the required text. Generally, when you insert a text box in the document, it is inserted at the center of the line on which the typing cursor is blinking. You can move and resize it as per your requirement. To move the text box, click on the edge of the text box. Mouse cursor converts into Move handle. Drag and move the text box to the new location. To resize the text box, generally when you enter the text in the text box, it is resized automatically. To resize it manually, click on the text box. Put the mouse cursor on the resize handle. Drag it to resize the text box. Inserting symbols and special characters. Symbols like smiley, sun, spade, arrow keys, and special characters like @ $, and copyright can be inserted in the document. The steps to insert a symbol are: Step 1. On the Insert tab in Symbols group, click on the Symbol button. A list of symbols appear. Click on the required symbol. If your desired symbol is not appeared in the list, click on More Symbols option. The Symbol dialog box appears. Click on the Symbols tab, scroll and double symbol. Click on the required symbol to insert the symbol in the document, or select the symbol and click on the Insert button. The symbol gets inserted in the document. Now to insert a special character in the document, click on Special Characters tab. Double click on the required special character to insert it in the document, or select the special character and click on Insert button. Click on the Cancel button to close the dialog box. The special character gets inserted in the document. तो व्यूवर्स, ये था हमारा चैप्टर नंबर 3 लेआउट्स एंड व्यूज़। इस चैप्टर में हमने पेज मार्जिन्स, पेज बॉर्डर्स, पेज साइज और बहुत सी चीज़ों के बारे में स्टडी किया। तो चलिए चलते हैं, अब इस चैप्टर का एक छोटा सा क्विक रिव्यू करते हैं। A page margin is a blank white space between the text and the edge of the page on all sides. Page orientation is the direction in which a document is displayed or printed. Using multi-columns tool, the text can be written in more than one column on the same page. The text added in columns is adjusted automatically and flows to the next column. Hyperlinks to a text or picture can provide access to a file, document, or website directly from your document. Header and footer are the content which appear at the top and bottom margin of every page in the document. Page number can be inserted at the top or the bottom of the page. A text box is a graphical element in Word. तो व्यूअर्स, ये था हमारा चैप्टर नंबर 3 लेआउट एंड व्यूज़। मुझे उम्मीद है इसके साथ ही आपको पेज मार्जिन, मल्टी कॉलम्स और तमाम डिस्कस फीचर्स के बारे में बहुत अच्छे तरीके से समझ आ गई होगी। अपने नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम इसी चैप्टर की एक्सरसाइज को भी सॉल्व करेंगे। तब तक अपना बहुत सारा ख्याल रखिएगा। मुझे दीजिए इजाज़त। अल्लाह हाफिज़।